Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. So today's video I'm going to show you complete login system using PHP. My main purpose is to show you backend part, what are the validation we can use and how we apply it. Therefore, I'm not going to show you the front end side, HTML tags. I'm not going to show you that part because this video gonna be a long video, so that's why I'm not going to show it to you guys. So don't worry about it. In my future video, I'll do simple website, how to create a simple website. From that video, you can learn HTML tags and how to create a simple website. So for the login system, so we can start our project. Actually, I have created a small project. You can see this is login system, which is inside htdocs folder, and I have created small uh, files, a bunch of files here, footer, header, index, and sign up. And if I go to the browser, you can see I have login system database. Inside that, I have sign up table. Inside sign up table, you can see first name, last name, username, email, and password. So for this color, we need to use a validation for these columns. Second part, then now you can see my index.php file, header and footer. I will show you why I created this header.php and footer.php after showing this login system. So now you can see this is the project I have created, Avengers. So if someone like to be an Avenger, he need to sign up. So if I go back to the Visual Studio Code, so now I'm going to tell you why we need header.php and footer.php. For example, so just take if you have a website and this now bar, you need to place it in every page. So if you want to do it, you have to repeat this code header part in every page. That is not good, and this that is waste of time. Therefore, we need to take all the code HTML tags that related to um, now header part, and we need to cut it, and we need to paste it in header.php, and that header after that we need to include that header.php file inside this index.php. So how we can do it? So in PHP we have include. So I type PHP, we have keyword called include or include once, and we can add single quotes and semicolon. Inside single quote, we need to add header.php file. Header.php. Now, and for the footer, if we have a footer, you need to add some footer code here. Then you need to copy all the parts of footer page. For now, I don't have footer, therefore I cut this body and HTML, paste it in here, save, and include footer.php under the D, line 6, and change the folder name footer. And I saved it and going to refresh. Okay, so now I have a sign up page. Do the same thing to sign up page. If you go to the sign up page, please include header file and footer file. And this is the sign up form. Normally we have form and action. Action is going to backend folder slash signup.php, and method is post because we sent data to the database. And inside form we have first name, last name, email, username, password, and repeat password, and sign up button. And please make sure to add unique name to this name attribute, because the backend we need to the backend identify this value using this name. Actually, if we type some value to first name, the backend identify using this name attribute. Okay, this is sign up front end side. If we go back, this is sign up index.php file. Now I'm going to create sign up db.php file inside this backend folder. So I'm going to double click save login system backend .php. Okay, so now we have added a form. Inside form we have set of input fields. So we need to add variables for each field. Therefore, before that we need to add ESET, because we need to make sure this sign up button already clicked or not. Therefore, we need check sign up is clicked or not. For that, we need if condition. Okay, first add PHP tags. And inside if condition, we have ESET bracket. Inside bracket, we can type $sign underscore post square bracket single quotes. Then we need to type this name what we add to this button. In here, we can use this sign up dash button. This one should be a unique one. And paste it in here. After that, We need several variables for these input fields. So I'm gonna do it quickly. Normally, we need one variable for first name equal. This is the post method, therefore we need $sign underscore post square bracket single quotes semicolon. Inside square bracket we need to put this first name, and I'm going to copy this one. Okay, now I have created variables for each input field. So everything we type here will be assigned to these variables. Okay, now we added ESET, then we added some variables. Now we can add validations. So what are the validation we need? So normally so we need to check these input field empty or not. If one of these input field is empty, then we need to show an error message. So therefore, we need to use if condition again. In bracket, inside parentheses, we have empty function. So in PHP, this is how we check empty fields. You can type empty parentheses. Now we need to add this variable. I'm going to copy. Okay. Then we need to check all fields. Therefore, we don't use and, we use or sign, because if one of field is empty, we need to throw an error. I'm going to okay. Now I have added empty function empty functions for all variable. So please make sure check error first when it comes to PHP especially. So it will easier to code backend part. So if we found empty field, we need to show an error. So therefore, we use header function. So we normally use header function to redirect to another page. So in here, currently we are in signup.db.php, not signup.php page. So we need to move to signup page and show that error message. So we have header function, parentheses, and semicolon. Inside the parentheses, we need to use double quotes and type capital L, and see other letters are simple. Location, space, colon, space, two dot, forward slash. Then we need to move signup.php file. Currently we are in signup.db.php, which is used for backend part. Signup.php. Okay, after that we can add a question mark After question mark, we can type any error message so that we can show it inside the sign up page URL. So here I can type error equal what we can add empty field, empty field. After that, we can add exit function. Exit. So why we use this exit function? If we found this exit, the entire process will stop. So if we found this error, then other process is going to be stopped. That's why we use this exit function. So I'm going to save this. If we go back to signup.php, I'm going to refresh. Uh, just type first name, last name, email, username, password, and you can leave the password to check. So now you can see error message, error equal empty field. Okay, now we added one validation. So what is the next validation? We can check valid emails here. So normally by accidentally people can type AI email without using at sign. So likewise we can check, we can validate that. Uh, for that we can use else if parentheses curly bracket. Inside the parentheses in PHP we had filter var function, filter var bracket. Inside this filter var we need two variables, which is first one is this mail variable. Second one is you can see, you can type this one, filter underscore validate underscore email. So earlier I told you to check error first. Therefore, we use not valid. Then we can add an error here. In here, you can add invalid email. So if you want to show email, so you can add double quotes. Inside the double quotes, you can add two dot, and inside two dot, you can add your mail variable. Okay. I'm going to save this one and let's check. Let's fill all fields here. 1, 2, 3, repeat password 1, 2, 3. Just type email as RRR. Okay, you can see error equal invalid name, email address is RRR. Okay, so far we added two validation. First is check empty fields. Second one is check valid email. For the third one, we can check valid username. So normally for a username, we use numbers and letters. We are not using characters like at, star mark, percentage mark. So we can validate that one. Uh, so we need another else if curly brackets. Inside parentheses, we can use the regex for that. So therefore, we need to use break match. In PHP, we have break match function to check that username. So parentheses. For break match, we need two variables. Sorry, not two parameters. First one is the regex part. Second one is the username variable. Actually, I'm going to type not sign here because we need to check error first. Inside this double quotes, we can use regex. So if you don't know how to add regex, there are a bunch of online regex generators. You can use one of that. This one of uh, regex online generator. For now, I'm going to type 2// and storage name, square bracket. Inside the square bracket, we allowed only simple letters, A to Z, and capital A to capital Z, and zero to. Okay, now we need to put error message, copy this two lines, and here we can add invalid um, username, and you can add username variable here, and then let's save it and refresh my browser. Now I'm going first name, last name. Here let's type rr at gmail.com. Password 123, repeat password 123. We can add username rr at 123. So if I click, you can see in my username rr at 123. Okay. So far we have the three validations. So what is the next validation? So you can check password and repeat password is same or not. For that we need another else if and this is curly brackets, and we can use password and repeat password. It's not let's add the message. We can type not uh, we can check password. So normally we are not showing password. That's a bad habit. I'm going to save it and push the browser. It's very easy. And here 1, 2, 3. Repeat password 1, 2, 3, 4. If I click, you can see error equal check password. Uh, for the next validation, we can definitely we need to use this validation. So we can check the entered username is already exist or not. So therefore, we need SQL query to check username is exist or not. If it is exist, then we can uh, show a error message. So now, actually, this is our last validation. Therefore, we don't need else. So now we can add else and curly brackets. Inside this else, we need to check our username is already exist or not. Therefore, we need a variable for a select query. I'm gonna type it as let's say SQL equal double quotes and semicolon. Inside double quotes, we need a select query. We can type select select all from not sign up. Our table name is ABG sign up. The column name is new name. We and we can add this username variable here and add a semicolon here to end this statement. And this semicolon is to end this whole part of this query. And as a second line, we need to use our database connection. Therefore, we need another variable. I'm going to type it as a result. Yes, well, we need MySQL like query function to make a connection with this query and database connection. So I'm going to type MySQL underscore query is parentheses. So if we look at our database connection, so if you don't know how to create a database connection using PHP, so I have a video for it. You can uh, go to my channel and watch that video. And also I'll put the link in the description. So this is the database connection. We need this con variable, and paste it in here, and as a second parameter, we need this SQL variable. Okay. Now for the next line, I need to check how many rows we have for this result. So I'm going to type another variable. We can type it as a result check. Result check. In PHP, we have MySQL underscore num underscore rows function to check that how many rows do we have inside the that AVG sign up table. So MySQL underscore num underscore rows. In here we need one parameter, which is this result. Okay. After that, we need if condition. So why we need this if condition? In here, we need to check this result check is greater than 0 or not. If it is greater than 0, that means we have uh, that username. If not, then we can insert our data, sign up data into AVG sign up table. So let's add another if, and this is curly bracket. Inside this if, we can check this result check is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, that means it's an error. We can copy this one and paste it in here. You can type it as username already exists. Username already exists. And if you want, you can add the username. So for now, I'm not going to add that part. So for the else part, that means we don't have that username inside the table. That means we can insert data. Now I'm going to add else, double curly brackets. Inside this else, we can use insert query. So I'm going to add an insert variable. I'm going to name it as a insert equal double quote and semicolon. Then we need to add the insert query. I'm going to, so now I have added an insert query for this AVG sign up table. And after this query, we need MySQL library to make a connection with database, make a database connection with this insert variable. So I'm going to copy this one, paste it in here, and we will change the variable here. And this is the last part. So now we need to move to index.php file. Okay, after this line, I'm going to copy this part. And this time we need to move to index.php. And here we can remove this part and add signup equal success. If we save, now we can refresh. We can, for example, Tony. Actually, Tony Stark is already an Avenger, but let's consider he don't have an account. Tony Stark, Tony Stark at gmail.com. We can add Tony 123 and password 123 and 123. So, okay, why we get this error? Undefined variable on. That means we haven't added. Okay, the reason is we haven't added database connection. So after this PHP tag, we need to include our database file here. So after including that database files, we can access this con variable. Otherwise, this page don't know what is this con variable. So this con variable is actually inside this database connection.php, db connection.php. db capital C dot php connection.php. Okay. Okay. Sign up success. That's okay. Why this password is not showing? Okay. So the reason is we need to pass. I have passed wrong variable. Actually, uh, we need to pass this pwd. Before we pass this pwd, we need to hash this password because even server side, we don't need to see client password. So yeah, that's why we need to hash the user's password. So before at that line, just save this one and check again. I'm going to delete this one. Okay, refresh, sign up, done, stuff. Actually, currently we don't have that record because uh, the main reason is I have deleted that record from this table. Username from 123, password 123, 123. Okay. Now you can see password is 123, which is that. We need to hash this password. So how we do it? So before insert query, we need another variable. We can type pwd hash, and we need to uh, hash our password. In PHP, we have password hash function. And parentheses, inside this parentheses, we need two parameters. First one is our password variable. Second one is we need to type this password underscore default and add semicolon. So now we need to use this pwd hashed instead of using this one. Now I'm going to save this and I'm going to refresh this and I'm going to delete this record because I don't want to type a record again because you have this. Let me start here. Gmail, username, password 123, repeat password 123. Okay, now you can see sign up equals success. Now we are in index.php. If we go to PHP MyAdmin and refresh, now you can see password is hashed. No one can understand what is the password here. So this is how you use validation using PHP. So the next part is, so normally we don't want to show the error messages in this URL. So we need to show it inside here, or whatever inside this card. So let's do it. We need to go back to our signup.php file. In here, we need to show the error messages. So what are the error messages? We have empty fields, invalid email, invalid username, check password, and username already exists. For these errors, we have one common thing, which is this error. Okay. So this error equal to empty field, error equal to invalid email, error equal to invalid username, likewise. So now we need to move to signup.php. In here, we can show that error message under this signup div tag. In here, we can add a PHP tag, PHP question mark. So first, we need to check this error mark. We let's just for now click sign up so you can see this empty field. First, we need to check this error is available or not. Therefore, we need if condition parentheses and curly bracket. Inside this parentheses, we use is set parentheses. Now we add $sign underscore get method because this is not a post method. This is we need to get the error messages. So we type $sign underscore get square bracket single quotes. Now we can use that error. If it is we can get this error, then we can add different error messages for each validation. So I'm going to type another if statement inside this if in here likewise. Now we need to check this error equal to this empty field. Use double quotes. If it is equal to empty fields, then we can echo. We use echo to print something in PHP. Echo, quotes, colon. In here we can use p tag and copy this. In here we can show empty fields. Okay, I'm going to save it and refresh it. Okay, we cannot use this on the side of expression. Cannot use is set on the result of expression. Okay. Okay. We don't need, we cannot use is set here because okay. I remove is set because we cannot check conditions. So that's why we got this error. I'm going to save it. If I refresh, you can see empty fields. Okay, experience mistake. FIEL empty fields. Now we can add else if parentheses curly bracket. We can copy and we can copy this line also. Now our error message is invalid. Mail. In here we can add check your email. we can we can style this um, messages. I'm going to add the ID and I'm going to name it as error SG. Let's add double quotes. If we use single quotes first, then you need to add double quotes. I'm going to copy this one here. Okay. Now I'm going to CSS file, drag it here, and I'm going to check sign up name field, Control F. Okay, we have sign up name field. I'm going to copy this one and paste it in here. Sign up to space hash. That is our ID name. And I'm going to remove all of these. Okay, color will be red. I'm going to save it right here. Refresh. Why it's not changed? Mhm. Share. Okay, now it's fixed. I think it's happened because of I think it's worked after deleting cache. Uh, yeah, okay. Now I refresh browser again. Okay, now you can see these empty fields with red color. Set on start uh, gmail.com. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Invalid mail, but it didn't show here. For show this check you message, it happens uh, because of when we get this message, it comes with uh, this email. So previously it was like that. So it comes with invalid equal our we entered mail. So Therefore, when it comes to here, it checks only error equal invalid mail. That's why it occurred. If we added email here, then this message will show. So avoid this issue, we can add and sign, and after that it only check up to here, invalid mail, up to this and sign. So we can add and sign here, and also we can add it here, and refresh it again. Refresh. I can add first name, last name, email, wrong email ID, password one. Now you can see check your mail. As a third header message, we can copy paste this one. Actually, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 messages. So 1, 2, 3, 4 else what is heading. No, we can add else if here also. Now we check mail. Now we need to check username. Username. Check your username. Check password here. Password. Username already existed. As the last one, check your username already exists. Username exists. Okay, I'm going to save this. Refresh. I'm going to write. Okay, that's that. Is the email username, but it's only 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, password 1, 2, 3, password 1, 2, 3. Username exist. So this is how we handle validation in PHP, and I think you can get some idea about how to create sign up form with validation. So I think you can get idea what you can get idea about what I have done so far. I think this video is going to be a long video, so therefore I'm going to stop this video because it's a long one. And in the next video, I will show you the login part and how to handle sessions and how to dehash password and how to check username. Okay, then goodbye guys until see the next video. Thank you.